was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Now! 55, Mike, 50. 180! Hey, we're good, we're good! 180! Back! Easy, kill! Hey, alert 3! Protein spill!
The former second-round pick, this is Joe Mixon. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he's got it across the 50 to the 47-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain, the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
Express!
The first carry for Josh Adams. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Jets' 48-yard line.
What now? 280! Danny! Shoot! Deuce right, Chief. 637. Mike, 5. Here we go. Mike, 55. Right there in the middle.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Troy Apke. Trotty. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop him down at about the 3-yard line. Well, not a good omen there. His first throw of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know what the fans are thinking right now. I hope there's not negative thoughts in his head going forward since that's his first throw of the game. But one of the things I remember about him coming out of school is he's able to wipe things away pretty easily and move on.
Suddenly it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And now we get a timeout called on the defensive side of the ball by the Panthers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They come out here in the eye. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Out, you draw Corker. Switch gears.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL, so...
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Leonard Fournette, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Nothing game. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down.
At the 23-yard line.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Carr. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Josh Allen, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. He is proving his worth defensively. Getting the sack here, that comes after being named the AFC Defensive Player of the Week for his performance in last week's game.
He's stacking games together, isn't he? I mean, you just mentioned what he did the previous week to be named AFC Defensive Player of the Week, continuing to play at that level. And when you get that kind of confidence going, those kind of guys are hard to stop.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Working from the gun, it's Carr. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Fletcher Cox make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, and that could have been trouble. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's the way.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 14 yards is the pickup there and a Jet first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
Here we go. 10-2 stop. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys. Let's go.
He's got the first down inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. Andy Isabella with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. Then he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Keep playing hard, fellas. Express. Let's get it. Hey, Delta. 55, 55. It's going to be a long day.
Carr looking to throw on 3rd and 2. This pass complete to Reynolds. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. First time these two have hooked up this afternoon, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Mike, 55. Hey, Mike 7. Here we go. Watch the clock.
Carr now on first down. Looking for Jones, and it's intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
No room to be had there on the first down run as he's lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Tackle made there by the UCF man, Mike Hughes.
No gain on the play. Second and 10. At the
Looking to throw on second down. Lock. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And that's not going to get it done. He'll come up well short of the first at about the 21.
Yes. Hey, Haywood.
Check. 53's Mike. Check. 53.
Lock gonna go on fourth down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. Bear in mind they had 2 interceptions last week, but that was in 4 quarters. They've got 2 here in the first quarter alone.
And the unsung people in this streak, the pass rushers. Because most of the time, they're the ones that affect things in the pocket for a quarterback, trying to throw the football, rushing them, getting them off their spot, harassing them. And that allows
pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Josh Allen in there for sack number 85 of his great career, moving him past Hall of Famer Howie Long on the all-time list. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
Check. 55 Mike. Watch it.
Kill. Go.
55's Mike, guys. 55. Time to go.
Here's Carr to throw. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up third and 13.
Try to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
29. Smooth.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football as they've got it staring at a third down and 13. On third and long, it's Carr. Complete. He finds Bray. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call him?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Yeah, that means he doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Kill. Watch twist.
Yo, Chief.
Throwing on first down is Carr. He'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. Devin White came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Snap comes at one, and it's Carr. The screen pass here to Cohen. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And they're going to be staring at a third and long here.
Down. You want it, eh? You're mine.
Pick it up, D.
From the gun, it's Carr. And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Jets will take over first and 10. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here, they could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But this is the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Watch the screen. Watch twitch.
22 jet bombers. 22 jet bombers.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Check, 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 check.
They'll try the left side. It's McKinney. He'll get 3 up to midfield.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Now Locke. He's going to loft one. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown. Andy Isabella. His 2nd touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Jets will extend their lead. Gold with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Pull it hard. Hey, exit.
Raider 9.
Check 55 to Mike. Check 55.
Raider 9.
He's scared.
Bravo.
Kill.
That's it.
On 2nd and 11 now. Carr. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
Okay, down. Ready? Down.
Shift.
61. Matchbox lights.
55, Mike 55.
694.
Here I come.
Hey, foxtrot, foxtrot.
Carr now on first down. Dorsett's got it. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for second down, staying ahead of schedule. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Again, they'll throw with Carr. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Again, it's Carr. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Well, 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. A couple of first downs has the football position at the 43 as they come up 1st and 10.
Mike 55, Mike 55, Mike 55. Now watch run, watch run.
Now Carr again. This complete to Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 23 yards, the final tally. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Time flying.
It certainly is. Time to get the sweaters out, my man.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
29.
Hey, seam 6, seam 6.
I'm coming for you, son. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
93.
Yeah, check.
Hey, Charlie.
Mike right here. We go Mike 40, Mike 40. He's tired of me. He's tired of us.
Carr to throw again. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Let's go, let's go.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. A first red zone opportunity for the Panthers thus far. They've got it 1st and goal at the 6. On first down, this is Adams. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. Now the Jets are going to burn another timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The line of scrimmage once again the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal.
Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Look, swing, he's checking curl. Check, check, check.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Here we go. Set. Oh, you got deep? Mark 55. Mark 50. Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Kill, kill, kill. Kill, kill. Mike, 55. Check, 55. That's it. Oh, yeah, I'm coming.
From the gun, Jackson, and he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Philip Dorsett, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. That seemed like a much-needed touchdown after 21 unanswered points to start the game.
It's not often that you equate a football game to a golf tournament, but it's like you don't want to shoot yourself out of the tournament too early. So they needed that touchdown to make sure that they got an opportunity to not just get back into this game, but a chance to win it later if they continue to play well.
And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
Second and 10 now from the 27. Now a give right side. It's McKinney. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Throwing his lock on 3rd down. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. It was Tyrann Mathieu, the Honey Badger, there to knock it away.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Look at me, zipper. Topper.
Here we go on 4th down with Locke. And this is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
Now, 185.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 30-yard line.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Carr looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. from the left hash. This from 37. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
X3, 2 inches down.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. So we are at halftime here on Halloween as we get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively.
Let's go, team. Check 37. Check 37.
Coaching spell.
Rush in. Watch the safety creep.
5, 2.
On second and 11 now. Locke, he's going to float this one deep right side. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
When offenses dial up big shots downfield, they're not always for the guys out wide. Sometimes they want to go to their big target, deep downfield, and the defense breathes a sigh of relief. 50-50 balls, not easy to get away from the big targets.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Go. Delta.
From the gun on third down, Locke. He can run for it, and he will. And he slides to avoid the hit. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on fourth down, and they're going to go for it.
Need your fourth.
And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. Earlier, they had 2 other fourth down conversion attempts that did not go their way. This time, it does go their way.
And this reminds me of a conversation I had with him in the offseason. There wasn't even a game to be played, but what he told me, I have enough confidence in my team and my play calling ability that I think I can always pick it up. Thus, they continue to go for it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. And this defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking every time he touches the rock.
And now with a play clock winding down, a whistle and possibly a false start. The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Hey, got tight left, tight left, tight left. Even. 4 down, even.
Go.
Shotgun snap to Locke. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. They look to throw. It's Locke. That ball complete to Isabella. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. And he's top 5 in the league in terms of receiving yardage because of plays like that. What have you seen from him on film that you like so much?
Well, I'll strip away everything else and get to what we call the moment of truth. When the ball's arriving and there's a defender there, he just comes down with the ball. He competes and takes it away. Great hands, great ability to finish the catch.
A pickup of 27, and they pick up the first down in the process. Locke now, 5 straight completions here in this second half, 1st and 10. Throwing now is Locke. Flush to his right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. The Clemson Tiger, Vic Beasley, reaches home that time. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. Here's Locke. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. He gets a good chunk of yards there, 8 all told, but they're still looking at a 4th down. Robbie Gould on now to try the field goal. A 33-yarder from the left hash. And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And that will get the lead up to 14. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle. Right? No big plays given up. No balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on.
one?
What does that mean, break out? That just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that. I have no idea.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. To throw again. Carr, complete to Dorsett. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down. Carr now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. And it's second down. By the way, I got to apologize because I just realized for about the last 4 or 5 plays, I'm eking over into your territory up here in the booth. My bad. I'm going to get back over to my spot.
Yeah, and we're not talking about our on-air commentary. I mean, what is all this extra paper? I mean, this is unusual for you.
My bad.
Normally you run a really tight ship. What's going on here?
Just like that incomplete pass, I'm going to try to tighten things up here for this next play.
Mike, 55. Check, 55, Mike. Let's go.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
To throw again is Jackson. A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead. But that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Pull it high. Hey, Echo. On the ball.
And now with the time of the play clock almost up, Ron Rivera's going to call the timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Here we go. Watch safety.
Now Leonard Fournette. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Robert Kimdichie, the one to bring him down.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next level because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat? And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is at well over 300 pounds. He's a big man.
70, Indy. Hey, Haywood.
Throwing on 2nd down. Lock. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Tech McKinley made his way into the backfield. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is going to lose yardage here. 4th down now after a loss of 2. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
734.
On 1st and 10, here's Carr. He's going to go for a big play downfield. He's got him in, complete. He's at the 30, the 20. Touchdown, Carolina. Paris Campbell, 92 yards. As his guys are back within a single score.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting. But I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light there. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll run on first down. McKinney. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2, and that'll make it 2nd and 12. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Von Miller, a milestone sack for him as it moves him past Hall of Famer Lawrence Taylor, who finished his career with 132.5. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big gain there on 3rd and long. 63 yards. So forget about any talk of possible safeties. Here's 1st and 10, clear on the other side of the field. Lock throwing on target to Fant. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect him to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
And an alley to run, and he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season, and the Jets will extend their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right in your playbook, 1-play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was really easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Hey, check right. Watching you five.
Go!
You ain't got nothing.
Watch twist! Easy, kill! Twist!
On 1st down, Carr. He completes it to Jones. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. Throwing on 1st down is Carr. Gets this one left side to Pettis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther 1st down. Throwing on 1st down. Carr, Dorsett making the catch. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Throwing again on 2nd down. Carr and Brake, the tight end's got it. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cameron Brake, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as his guys are back within a single score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Pretty
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Right now clinging to a one-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter.
Set, 8, read.
Let's get some penetration here. Let's get some penetration.
2.
They get 14 back, but it leads now to a 3rd down.
That's an excellent run right there on 2nd and long. Didn't get back all of it, but a huge chunk. Now they're in 3rd and manageable and back on schedule and trying to pick up a first down.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. So it's Jets football as we get you reset here. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They keep it with Fournette on first down. And he'll get across midfield and into Carolina territory. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
At the 47-yard line.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together.
They'll run with Fournette. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Jets on 3rd down, not quite 50%, 4 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Now Fournette. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
They'll go for it. It's Locke. He's going to lock one deep left side here. And that is incomplete. Ron Rivera, the gambling type, but he comes up empty here. And the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down.
You better talk to your boy.
Josh Allen in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
Hey, Alpha.
Now Carr. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Josh Allen in there to get him, and that is now sack number 18 on the season for it. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
A gain of 7. It's 4th down.
One final try now for Carr. But the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors. And I tell you, this was a fun one. Just a close game. Nothing comes easy in this league, as you know. They had to work for that victory.
I've got to go back to what you just said. Nothing comes easy in this league. How many times have we talked to coaches prior to a game and assessed, the strengths, the weaknesses?